Yo, it's Mega, aka the Art Messiah, here to save you from your art sins. Welcome back to another art tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about how to construct the head using the Loomis method. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Andrew Loomis is an artist, and many artists and teachers use his method of head construction to teach students how to draw the head from many angles. So again, we're going to be relying on that heavily. I'm not going to be making too many changes to it because it's kind of a tried and true kind of method. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. So as in the previous two videos, we want to start off with a circle. And again, I don't care if the circle is perfect or not. I can't draw a perfect circle, and if you can't, it's okay. Now what this circle represents is an actual sphere this time, instead of just something to make markings on. So in order to tell it's a sphere, we need to think about our contours and the lesson that I did on how to draw form. Well, we can do this and apply it here by drawing a center line vertically and a center line horizontally as well. Okay, so what this line right here represents is basically our head angle. Like, okay, are we looking at it 3/4? Are we looking at it straight on? And then this line right here shows us if we are tilting our head upwards or tilting our head downwards. So based on where these two lines are pointing is going to be our head angle. We are going to start with a 3/4 view. Okay, so we have this sphere. Imagine this sphere. If you go in and touch your head, you're going to notice that the side of your head doesn't feel very spherical, doesn't feel very round. Okay, so we have to actually slice off this section of the head. So imagine if you had a basketball and you took a knife and you just chopped off the edge of the basketball, right? And I guess basketball has air in it, so maybe thinking about something that's like an actual like solid, like a watermelon. And so what we want to do with that chopped off region, you know, this flat region, to show that it is flat and to help us place important features, we are going to draw a straight, this time, vertical line that needs to cut this directly in half. Okay, so from here, this is all the hard work. We basically did all the hard work, and the rest of the stuff now is going to just be placing in stuff that we've already made. Okay, so if you remember in our side view, this bottom of this circle right here is going to represent basically our 2/3 line, which is going to represent the nose. So we're gonna go ahead and drop that line in, and we're gonna label that. That's gonna be where our nose is. This part right here is the eyebrow. And if we duplicate that distance, so this distance right here, if we duplicate that again to right here, and again we're just freehanding it, that's going to be the bottom of our chin. Okay, so what we do is also duplicate this up here, and that is going to be our hairline to make this next part. So basically we have our cranium mass. Now we want to drop in our jaw. So on the edge, on the side of this, we drop down a line coming down, and this line curves in. And then the same thing over here. Our jaw is going to drop from this side down and over. You have the bottom of our jaw is right here. And draw the bottom of our jaw And there we have it. So basically this is kind of a Loomis head sketch, and I'm going to go ahead and place in a few more important proportions. And so basically we've got our nose, which is going to sit here at this line. We have our eyes gonna sit right here. If you remember from the front view, I personally like to draw on the sockets. That's not really part, well, I don't think it's part of the Loomis method, but just drawing in these shapes kind of get me going in the right direction. And then our ear, always remember that the ear is going to go from the eyes down to the nose. And then our mouth is halfway between the nose and the chin, but it can be higher or lower depending. And there you have it. There is a construction of a head using the Loomis method. I'm going to go ahead and kick it into time lapse or skip to the end. But I just want to introduce this concept because next time we're going to be drawing this at many more angles, and we're going to be talking about extreme perspectives, and then we're going to get into how to draw the features in all these new crazy angles and some exercises. So thanks for watching. If this isn't detailed enough or you would like to see the time-lapsed part, just let me know down in the comments and we'll get to it. All right, peace and love.